I had to make Chad run down to the car and make sure we were playing because we lost our control room speakers here as soon as I started playing that. That's how heavy that ish was. Just straight blew our speakers immediately, smoked them. I'm your host, Baker. Name of the show is Tomorrow's Dream, right here on KBF 88.3 FM, voice of the people. I'm coming in hot in one channel, seems like. I don't know where my other side is. Anyway, you can hear me, right? We do this every week, every Monday, noon to 2, local, heavy, regional, sometimes mid-range touring bands that are coming through from who knows where. We're going to make sure you know about it. We're going to keep you informed on the shows and things. We do this pretty much every single Monday that we can, and except a few times they've changed the locks on us. Can't really say I blame them for that. But today we busted up in. Now we got a key. It's President's Day, right? It's like, isn't that Washington's birthday or something? I guess, and that's where that started. I don't know. There's probably a better holiday out there. There's usually like 5 or 6 for any given day. check them out. Be glad if you're off work. I got one kid in school and one out, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, we're up here. We're doing it. That was brand new stuff from the Weeping Gate. The name of the song was Deconstruction single. They just dropped a few days ago. It's on Spotify. Go check it out. Good stuff, good stuff. I got a new one, I'm pretty sure. I have to dig it up here, but I think I got new stuff from Levels as well. And I haven't even really delved into Bandcamp yet. I gotta look to see if I got any other new releases over there. Let's talk about some shows right quick, though. We'll just run the week down, but Jesus, get ready. Be long looking at the calendars. The next few months are about to get insane. Tomorrow, though, at 7 p.m., you're going to want to get over to Vino's and catch Thin with The Wind in the Trees and Blast. Oh, Lap also. We'll see if I got some Blast lined up next. See if we can get some Lap on too. But these two touring bands are straight grind, so get there early because it'll be a short show, most likely. That's how that goes. Doors at 6:30. Yeah, Vino's, I'm gonna say probably about $10. I don't see it anywhere, but yeah, somewhere in that range. That's tomorrow at Vino's. Go check it out. This Friday over at Vino's also, you can catch Slut Bomb with Moon Main, Cavort Usurp, and Zilla. That is gonna be some punk rockin' ish. Trying to see if I could tell. I'm not sure where Slut Bomb's out of. Cincinnati. There it is. And a bunch of locals tapping it, kicking it off. $10 at the door. 7 p.m. is when that door starts. That's Friday at Vino's. Saturday, also Vino's. Heavy stuff always going on down there. They're doing a big merch swap. This is going to be fun. So, beer, pizza, hangs, all the normal Vino stuff. But bring your stuff. If you got your band shirts, any other kind of merch, records, zines, shoes, whatever you got, bring it out. You can swap it. You can sell it. You can buy other people's stuff. Super fun. Noon to 5 at Vino's. It's limited to 25 spots, though. So email bitrfest@gmail.com. That's Banging in the Rock Fest. If you guys remember that last year, it was insane. Bitterfest@gmail.com to reserve a spot, or just show up and hopefully you can be one of the lucky 25 that gets to schlep off all their stuff onto other folks. It's awesome. This weekend I won't be able to make that. I'm going to be out with Severe Headwound. We're doing a couple Oklahoma dates, Saturday and Sunday. We will be back, though. I'll be back here Monday doing the show. We got Trafficking Melodies coming in next week. We're going to do an interview. I'm going to see if I can get those boys to bring some acoustics and maybe jam a little for us or something, too. So be looking forward to that. They're dropping some new stuff. Probably immediately after that, but we'll see if we can get them to play, to debut some of it here. And then the next day, so Tuesday of next week, I'll be heading back up to Fayetteville with Severe Headwound. We're doing one up there, Smoking Barrel Tavern, with Angel Flesh and Cadaverous. That's who Severe Headwound's on most of these dates with. They're coming back. You might remember Cadaverous from the first wrestling event they did at Vino's. They came and played really awesome stuff. They're heading out on tour. Severe Headwound catching a couple of those dates. So that's Tuesday in Fayetteville, and then next Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday, March 1st. I've got a phone going off. Like, you hear that over there? Oh my God. It just will not stop getting notifications. I'm about to smash that thing with a hammer. Same show, pretty much, but with Fred in for Angel Flesh. So Fred, Severe Headwound, and Cadaverous will be at Vino's a week from Wednesday, March 1st. That's a Heavy Hits show. Heavy Hits presents Samantha hooking it up. $7 in advance or 10 at the door. 7 p.m. We'll get you into that one. Vino's next Wednesday. Fred, Severe Headwound, and Cadaverous. Hey, there's a Severe Headwounder right there. We got Zayne in the studio. Let me figure these new switches out, and I'll get you on the mic here in a little bit. We'll talk about some stuff. That's awesome. And then we're going down to Shreveport the following Saturday, playing with Worm Rider and Expletive down there at the Tiki Bar. That's so fun. I'm glad we're getting to go back and do a Tiki show. It used to be Metal Mondays down there for the longest time, but now we got Machete Eddie up here, killing it with Gore Pig, killing it on all these music videos, and still booking stuff down there. Gotta love it. Mammoth Caravans, they just did a show, and I think they're going right back this Wednesday, doing another Shreveport show, so hopefully that scene's coming up into, back into where it was. Saturday, March 4th, you got Perfume, Silk, and Color Design. Oh, Pet, also, at Vino's, 7 p.m., probably about $12 for that one. Kansas City is where Silk is from. Whole bunch of more stuff. April and May is so insanely heavy. Like I can't even start talking about it, or I won't be able to stop. But we'll talk more about all those shows here in just a little bit. Get Zayne hooked up on the mic too. What did I say? You can catch Blast tomorrow at Vino's with Lap, The Wind in the Trees, and Thin. Super grindy show. Get over there. Don't miss it. 7 p.m. That's when it starts. Let's do one from Blast called Shame. Right here on KBF. Tomorrow's Dream. Voice of the people.
Down an hour of your time. A broken heart, don't wait. Never cry, but maybe come down. Don't go to the dry state of mind. Just grow. Just you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on just yourself. Presentation of Jesus post-ascension.
That down, get it in the background there, but we'll leave it playing. I'll go ahead and run this whole EP. Am I here? I feel like I'm here, but there I am. Alright. I'm used to the two turntables and a microphone, but the two mixers, that's a whole new thing for me. Is that too loud? Can you hear me over the music? Can you hear the music over me? Let's test a couple other mics out. Zayne, give me some words.
Hello there.
Hey, there you are. All right, unfortunately, you will not be able to hear yourself very well because we lost our Q speakers somehow. But I got you in the headphones over here. You coming through?
I'm used to that with the music ear.
Yeah, none of us are able to actually hear anything anyway. We're all out here like, who was it? Was it Mozart? No, Beethoven? One of the guys, the deaf one? You know?
That's all the story.
Yeah. I think that's why I actually kind of gravitated toward bass more recently. Is like I can feel it now. I don't have to hear the notes anymore. You know, as long as I can feel it. All right. So we just listened to, and are still listening to quietly, the new freshly released EP from Disregard, the Moldy Cheese. Man, it's good stuff. Just got a proper drop from Slam Worldwide, and this is a whole brand new mix. He said with you and Trevor added into the original, because I think those tracks were probably a few years old or whatever. At least.
Yeah. They released the demo back in 2020, and it was just drum programmings with Zach Burnett and Shane, just them two on it, and they come together last year, and they formed a whole band, and they were gonna do one show, and it turned out so good that they ended up booking a studio time, and it went from there. It's been amazing ever since. They went to the Great Wolf Band, Jason Tedford, to record that, and you can hear it sounds absolutely amazing. They did a good job on that.
Awesome.
Sent it off to Ryan Brom.
Who's that? Now I've heard the name, but
Home Wrecker. He's done Terminal Nation.
okay.
He mixed and masters. He's done quite a few. I can't think of right off the bat. I might say some wrong things, but I know he's done Terminal Nation's mix.
Very cool. Tell me your name one more time. I'm gonna try to look him up here in a minute. Right? Brom. Okay, cool. I've been looking into that. Absolutely. I really don't ever want to go record anywhere but Tedford. So I'm just so comfortable there, you know, and so many different types of music I've done with him, but also. Okay, hang on. Let me adjust this mix a little bit. 'Cause I'm losing our voices here. Get it back. Drop the music down. There we go. Can you hear us a little better? I bet now. You know, just absolutely love recording with Tedford, and I always feel like I get the best possible bang for my buck there because I go in and even if it's a brand new project or like if it's with Fred and we've got a whole different sound than we did the last album or whatever, like he knows what I want before I even tell. And you know the ways I don't know how to explain it, he's just like, oh yeah, I got you. You know,
and there's something to be said about producers that make you feel right at home.
Yeah,
this is nothing like it, man. You walk through the door and they literally make you feel warm and cozy. That's, I mean, I feel like that's heaven.
And even like with Knee Deep back in the day, hitting him up above the old Juanitas there on Main Street, you know, going with him from there to this amazing studio he's building his house, you know, is like they both felt just like, you know, it was like still sitting on that same couch, you know, still probably looking at the same monitors and everything, same back. Some of his equipment, I would love to hear the stories it could tell. He's got some really awesome vintage stuff. I'm getting a call, but I don't know how to put you on the air, or I would. Give us a few minutes and shout back, and we'll take your request or what have you. Maybe it's a question for Zayne. We'll get right with you here in just a month. I feel like I know that name too, but anyway. This, I believe, is maybe the third track we're on now, Retrograde to the Nile. Global Mold was the last one you're hearing in the background here. It's fantastic stuff from Disregard the Moldy Cheese, which currently features, in this day and age, features Zayne and Trevor from Severe Headwound. Got Zayne in the house here, and we were talking about earlier how we got a big week coming up. So what is it? It's Oklahoma City and Tulsa, Saturday and Sunday. And we're back here Monday, Fayetteville Tuesday, and then playing here Wednesday, and Shreveport the following Saturday, right? Okay. So big regional run here if you want to catch Severe Head Wound and you're anywhere.
First time that me and Trevor's really ever done anything like this.
Nice. First time getting that. So what, like, I guess past, this is first out of state? No, Memphis, but...
First time doing back-to-back.
Yeah, or any kind of, like, consecutive dates like that, yeah.
We used to do just, like, one-offs when we were younger, but...
Right.
Honestly, worked up the momentum to finally get comfortable to it.
Nice. Yeah, it's something I've been trying to build up to and out of, and, you know, bigger and better. It's every time you reach a goal, it's like, well, damn, that was nothing, or what's next? You look at that next plateau, you know, and that next thing, and I've never made it more than about a week on the road, and like, never had the opportunity to, and I'm already getting so worn out at that point. Like, I feel like the first time I ever do go out for 2 weeks, it's gonna just ruin me. I'm never gonna want to tour again.
You can only sleep in your car so much.
Right. It's great when I don't have to keep my seat fully upright because of my amps behind me and all the rest of my crap, you know. Definitely stoked about this run, though. That I bought this car I've got right at 3 years ago just for this you know, I was like, if nothing else, I can squeeze my gear in there and just go wherever. Actually, I think I had in mind when I bought it, I was like, I need something with great gas mileage and just enough room for an acoustic, a sleeping bag, and an ice chest. And I'm just gonna go, and just like, you know, well, let me play your coffee shops or whatever, you know, and try to, yeah. But of course, it's always better when you can plug up and get loud. Really looking forward to this run, and Pantheon's got some later on in the year. We're going to be working up towards. I was disappointed that Pantheon had to drop off a couple Oklahoma dates, but I was just saying earlier, it's awesome that like, oh, my band had to cancel a show, but I still get to go play the show with another band. So, yeah. What'd you say? Never put all your eggs in one basket, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Spread. We gotta spread them seeds.
Yeah. I said it earlier. So
Yeah. That's the worst thing about this for anybody who hasn't ever come up here and hung out with me is like, we'll hang out and tell stories and talk and BS while y'all are listening to music, and then we go on the air and it's like, well, we already talked about everything. I have to consciously tell myself sometimes like, wait, save that for the air. Like, don't ask about that yet. So yeah, y'all already missed all the good stuff. Sorry. If you're lucky, I forgot to turn the mics down, and you might have heard us back here talking-ish. Anyway, this is about to wrap up that Disregard the Moldy Cheese EP here. I think that was all the new stuff I had for you guys this week. Let me take a look right quick and see if I can pull up. So as I said I was going to do this a minute ago while you were talking, but totally forgot to see what we're playing next. We got about 10 minutes left in the hour here. In case you're just tuning in, you have been listening to myself, Baker, and Zayne here from Severe Headwound. And the name of the show is Tomorrow's Dream. I'm here every Monday doing it from noon to 2. Got Chad coming up next for the second hour. He showed me his list earlier. So much good stuff. He's gonna be playing a lot of the heavier shows that I didn't want to get into earlier because I knew I'd just talk for an hour about the whole thing. He'll be playing some Severe Headwound. He's got Deadbird, Mongzilla, Mammoth Caravan, Night Space. So much good stuff lined up for you, and he's gonna tell you about all them shows coming up as well as we do. You know how we do. We do this. We do be doing it every week. Man, I really thought I was about to have something pulled up by the time I got done rambling all that on. But nope, I'm still scrolling, still scrolling here. We, what else actually, what shows do we got this week? Because I played Blast, I know Lap was on there. What other local, there's anything you're not playing that's...
Yeah, I didn't even know about the Lap of the Blast.
Okay, that's right. I'm gonna pull that up right there. Oh, you know what? I think Lap is the one that I always have to look for ahead of time because I can never find them. There's those names that are just like, sometimes it's the perfect name because it's the only one ever and it's very easy to search, and sometimes it's like you name your band Fred and then you realize there's 400 things on Spotify that use the name Fred.
Yeah, that's what the underground's all about, man.
Indeed. You got to come to our show and buy the cassette tape if you want to hear this stuff. Zilla had a show too somewhere in there. We'll be sure to tell you about it momentarily. But let's do a new one from them. They got I thought it was a brand new single, but they dropped an album, Sleepwalk, back right at the end of 2022 here. So we haven't played too much off of it. Let's try one here called Brain Eater on KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People.
All right.
KABF Community Radio 88.3 Little Rock. We come to you in many languages and cultures, presenting shows and programs in various arts and craft disciplines.
This is Wade Rathke with the Daily Voice of the People News Bulletin. SEC and other regulators want to rein in pillars of the crypto market, such as stable coins, digital coins that maintain a price of $1, and staking, a common way for investors to earn interest on their crypto. Walmart plans to close 3 of its U.S. technology hubs and require hundreds of workers to relocate to keep their jobs, and they have to come to the office at least 2 days a week. European Union lawmakers approved a bill that will effectively ban the sale of new gasoline-powered cars there from 2035. Moldova's president publicly described a plot by Russia to overthrow the country's government using external saboteurs to derail its aspirations to join the EU. Amazon is taking half of each sale from its nearly 2 million small businesses using its marketplace, according to researchers. 100,000 people protest the proposal to take away the independence of the courts in Israel. Cambodia's prime minister has ordered the shutdown of one of the country's last independent news outlets before upcoming elections. Nicola Sturgeon, the leader of Scotland's government and a fiery campaigner for Scottish independence, said she would resign, declaring that after more than 8 years in office, she's done. Justice Department cited the crime fraud exception to attorney-client privilege in demanding testimony from a lawyer representing former President Donald Trump in his documents case. Biden administration has proposed more disclosure information from nursing homes about the ownership and management by private equity and real estate investment trusts based on concerns about quality of care. Climate change has allowed mosquitoes transmitting malaria in sub-Saharan Africa to move to higher elevations by about 21 feet per year and away from the Ecuador about 3 miles per year over the past century. 2 large Louisiana hospitals were accused of sharing patient information with social media companies. In 2021, about 65 million Americans over 65, more than 10% of the population, were living below the poverty line, according to the Census Bureau. New Orleans was once the site of the country's largest slave market, where an estimated 135,000 people were bought and sold. Voice of the People Daily Bulletin presents People's News about action and issues that demand action. This is Wade Rathke, and this bulletin is brought to you thanks to Acorn International, United Labor Union's Local 100, Social Policy Magazine, and the affiliated Media Foundation Movement, AIM-FM.
Because back in times I forgot. Okay, that was a band called White Recluse from Oklahoma City. They're going to be playing at this place called the Snug Lounge in Oklahoma City, and they're going to be playing that show with Pantheon and Severe Headwound, which I played a song just a minute ago, and Cadaverous from Indianapolis. And they're going to be playing that show on February the 25th. And Cadaverous and Severe Headwound are also going to play together at the Smoke and Barrel in Fayetteville on February 28th and at Vino's on March 1st. So there you go. That's pretty cool. And Severe Headwound is going to be at the Tiki Bar in Shreveport, Louisiana on March 4th with Expletive and Worm Rider. I tried to find Expletive and Worm Rider on Spotify and Bandcamp, and I can't find anything today, but maybe I'll find them somewhere. I need to start getting everybody to email me their links whenever they have a show and stuff like that. And let's see, there's a March 18th, Bongzilla, Deadbird, and Mammoth Caravan. I'm going to play some of that. And that's at the Whitewater Tavern on March 18th. And March 22nd at the High Tone in Memphis, we got a band called Anemo. Let's see, it's spelled Anemoia. I don't know how to say that. And our local boys, Mammoth Caravan, and a band called Disregard, who I also tried to find online and couldn't find anything. And on March 26th at the Whitewater Tavern, there's Sanja. I'm going to play some of that. A band called Morgul Blade. Both of those bands are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They're going to be at Whitewater Tavern on March 26th. And then local band Nightspake is going to be playing that show. And I got some of them on my list here. And let's see, I'm just going to jump into some Bongzilla. This is a song called Green Thumb.
And as much as half of all the marijuana used in America is now homegrown. I think a lot of people actually grow and have to go out and find them.
Okay, that was a new single that just got dropped by the Weeping Gate called Deconstruction. And I was mentioning earlier all the shows we got coming up. I know this is a long ways off, man. I'm talking about March 26th, but these next 3 bands I'm going to play are going to be at Whitewater Tavern. Sanja and Margot Blade from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then we're going to have local support from a band called Night Spake, which I'll play first, and it's these 3 bands in a row are going to be at Whitewater, so there you go.
So what he's planning on doing is a show and tell for his friends. He's going to let them...
Okay, that didn't start playing like I thought it would. Go ahead and talk to you here while I get something else lined up. Let's see here. I'm going to play some Dead Bird and some Mammoth Caravan to close the show out. Here we go.
Come with her royal crown. That was all she was to come.
All right, man. That was let's see, Death of the Self by Dead Bird on the Twilight Ritual album. I just wanted to take a minute to mention that we do have Silver Sun pickups at the Hall on February the 28th with Paris Jackson. Tickets are on sale now at littlerockhall.com, and that's littlerockhall.com to get tickets. And they are going to be giving away tickets up here at this radio station here in the next week or so. So I wanted to go ahead and mention that. And let's see, I'm about to run out of time here. Yeah, that was Dead Bird, and they're playing with Bongzilla and Mammoth Caravan on March 18th at the Whitewater Tavern. So that's going to be just a crazy killer show. I mean, I will probably have to go to that one. I haven't been going to every show. I wish I could. And let's see, I don't have enough time to play the 10-minute and 44-second song that I had picked out. I'm going to look for a shorter song here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and play Petroglyphs, the one that made that cool video for. Here you go.